Hey guys, welcome back to the GG2L. I am Lynn, your Tuesdays on this channel. This week's theme is Rant Week. Now, I have been waiting for this week for so long because it is prime time for me to talk to you guys about social media. Now, I love social media. I'm always on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook even, and I love it. But there are so many bad things that come with those forms of social media. First thing we're going to talk about is Tumblr. Now, if you were on Tumblr a few months ago, you would know that the huge trend of the time were thigh gaps. And I have a huge problem with that because, one, it made people very insecure about their thighs. And that's very normal though. Like, I even have insecurities about my body. But it got to the point where people would be commenting on these things that they were starving themselves because they wanted to have a thigh gap because they thought it was so desirable. But it's not that desirable. If you have one, cool. If you don't have one, that doesn't make you any less of a person. The only difference between someone that has thigh gap and someone that doesn't is that it's not there, or that it is there. And I feel like if you have one, if you don't, it shouldn't deteriorate or increase your self-worth. Everyone has insecurities. No one is perfect. But it should never get to the point where everyone's just striving to be a specific thing. Women get viewed in social media as having to be super thin. And I don't believe that at all. Really skinny, body type A. If you're body type B or C or whatever, and you're confident in yourself, don't change yourself to be type A. In the media, they always look at celebrities, and God forbid one of them gain 3 or 4 pounds, and it's all over for them. It's in every single tabloid, and that really impacts young girls' lives because they look at that and they're like, oh, well, if I'm not that skinny, then I must be bad, or there must be something wrong with me because I don't look that way. And that is complete and utter bullshit. I don't normally curse on this channel, but this really gets underneath my skin, and that is not an okay way to look at yourself. If you're confident in your own body, then who the hell cares what other people think about you? If you're happy in your own skin, never let anyone take that away from you. And if the reason why you want to change your body type is for somebody else, I'm going to tell you one thing, and that's just don't do it. Because one, if someone you're interested in or your significant other, let's just say, wants you to change your body type because it doesn't make them happy or they don't respect you because of the way you look, 3 things. They don't love you or respect you for your mind, your personality, or your heart. And if that's the case, then they don't deserve you at all. If you want to change your body for yourself, for you, then I say as long as it's not harming yourself or others, go for it if that's what makes you happy. But if you're doing it for someone else, just don't do it because it's not worth it. Going to Twitter now. There are so many catty girls on Twitter and just boys that look for trouble on Twitter, which I don't understand because just why? It's unnecessary, it's stupid, and it gets you nowhere. If you have something to say to somebody, say it to their face, and don't do it in front of a million people. Do not subtweet about it so then everyone guess, I wonder who this person's starting a fight with today. Yes, it's kind of funny to watch, but you're just making a bigger deal of what the issue is than if you could just text them and be like, hey, I'm really upset with the way you treated me, or I really don't like the way you did this because it made me feel really bad. Do not tweet, oh, well, now I know who my real friends are. It's obviously, that person's gonna know it's about them. So rather than just starting a fight on Twitter in front of everybody who follows you, keep it behind closed doors. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have subtweeted in the past. I don't subtweet anymore, really. If you're a family member and you want to add me on Twitter, I'm asking you very nicely, please don't. That is my family free space, and I would like to keep it that way. Okay, now we're gonna get to Instagram. I love Instagram, it's a lot of fun, but it becomes a popularity contest. to see how many likes you can get on your picture. And people, it gets to the point where like some people take down a picture if they get like only 5 likes. Like, ooh, I got only 5 likes, I'm a loser, I'm gonna take this down. Like, who cares? Like, if something makes you happy and you put it on that platform, like, that's the whole point of it. It makes you happy. You want to share it with people. If other people don't enjoy what you like, then like, who cares? You did this for you, not for a million other people. Yes, it does feel good to get like 20 likes on something, or like 50, whatever. I don't know what your number is. But if you like something, like, keep it up. Not about what other people think about you, and if that makes them happy as well. Like, if it does, then that's awesome, that's great. But it's for yourself and for your own enjoyment. And if you let other people get in the way of your enjoyment, then it's not even yours anymore. Now I'm going to talk about YouTube. I love YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I wanted to be a part of YouTube for so long. And I love it so much. But I have to say, I see it in some of the YouTubers that it's only about like the views and how many subscribers that they get. And I just want to say that for me it's never like that. Like, I could get like 10 views on a video and I consider that like a huge accomplishment. I would never even dream that my first video has hit 100 views. I know that may not seem like a lot to some people, but like to me that is huge. It's honestly, that's just like the icing on the cake to me, because I have a blast making these videos and I love it so much. I never want it to be about how many subscribers we have and how many views we have. Like, yes, that's awesome if we got more subscribers and if we had like more views on videos, but like the real joy in it is like, this makes me so incredibly happy, and if I can make one other person smile by this, it is so worth it. That's why I would like to give a shout out to my good friend Wayne. You might know him as number 21 on the 23 most painfully awkward things that happened in 2013. Now I'm gonna show you what this is, because every time I look at it, it just makes me laugh. Okay, 21. The subtle hand grab. That is my friend Wayne right there. I have no problem showing him on the internet because he has gotten plenty of fame from this. The reason why I'm shouting Wayne out is because he is, in all honesty, 3GG2L's biggest fan. He watches all the videos, he likes them all, he's subscribed. He was a fan even before it was a thing. I remember that I made a tweet, I was like, who'd be interested in doing a collab channel with me on YouTube? And he just favored it, and he gives me, honestly, endless support over every video that I do, and it honestly makes this feel like it's worthwhile. And I know I said throughout the other things, like, it shouldn't be about other people, because if it's only for their enjoyment, then it takes away yours. But honestly, this gives me so much enjoyment because I'm making other people happy as well as myself. And that is huge. And even if it's just one person, like Wayne, it makes me feel like this is all worthwhile. So shout out to you, Wayne. You're the best. And that is it for this week's video. Remember, you are all lovely no matter what, and you are worth something. I love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!